Way back when, Gateway was a major player in the computer field, whether it be against Dell or any of the other players in that arena, and they sort of faded away over time. Well, the thing is, they're back. Yes, Gateway is back. I believe they're rebranded. I think Acer owns them now. But the bottom line is, they now have a new line of laptops and tablets, 2-in-1s, that you can get over exclusively at Walmart. Now, I received the Gateway Creator Edition, which is a little bit more high-end in their line, and I really do like it. It's got a nice design, got a nice display, really good keyboard on it. It's got a really nice GPU in it. We'll get into that. Really overall nice value coming in at around $999. I think this is a creator's laptop. You could do video editing on it. You can do Photoshop. Again, creatives, I think, will definitely want to check this out. Hey everybody, it's Andrew, and this is my unboxing and first look at the Gateway Creator Edition laptop. Coming up. Want to see more videos like this? Why not hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell? This way you'll be alerted every time I upload a new video. And make sure you follow me on my social media. I post a lot of updates on those platforms. And why not check out our Discord server? It's a great place for us to hang out and talk tech. Link will be in the video description below. And today's video is brought to you by all the members who contributed this month to the channel. Want to become a member? Hit that join button below. And in the interest of transparency and full disclosure, Gateway, which is owned by Acer, is not paying me for this video. They're not sponsoring me for this video. All the opinions you're about to hear are my own, and no one is seeing this video before its release. This review unit was provided by Gateway. Once this review is done, I'll be sending it back. Now, the laptop I'm reviewing today is their 15.6-inch Full HD Performance Notebook under their Creator Series. What we're looking at here is Windows 10 Home. Now, it's showing an S mode on their website, but I don't see it as being an S mode here. I got full-blown Windows 10 Home. It's got a 10th generation Intel Core i5-10300H processor with 8 GB of RAM, 256 gigs of SSD storage, and it also has the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 GPU with 8 GB of VRAM. Now, that 15.6-inch IPS display has 120 Hz refresh rate, and this all comes in at an affordable $999. I like that. It's good price to performance ratio. Now, you could also get this performance model in an AMD Ryzen variant. That will have the AMD Ryzen 5 4600H. The GPU won't be quite as good. It'll have the GTX 1650 with 6 GB of VRAM. That comes in at $799, and I hope to get that into the studio for a full review very soon. So stay tuned. Now, if you want to find out more information about the Gateway line or about these two laptops I just mentioned, all the links will be in the video description below. And with specs and pricing out of the way, let's find out what you get inside the box. Let's open it up. Inside the box, you get a 180-watt power supply. It uses a barrel pin connector. You also get your extension cord. You get some documentation and warranty information as well. And of course, you get the unit itself, and I gotta say, it's a pretty premium, nice design. I think the deck is metal, I think the lid is metal, the bottom is plastic at 4 pounds or 1.81 kilograms. Definitely portable enough to take with you on the go. And as we always do, let's check out the port selection. We'll start off on the left side, where you get a Kensington lock port, an RJ45 Ethernet port, a USB-A port, a microphone port, and a line out port. Moving over to the right side, you get a full-size SD card reader, 2 more USB-A ports, and that's it for the right side. And the fun doesn't stop there. On the back, you get 2 display ports, an HDMI port, a USB-C port, and finally your power port. A pretty good port selection, if you ask me. And for those wondering, that USB-C port doesn't support charging, so you cannot charge this laptop via USB-C. You have to use the included power supply that uses the barrel pin connector included in the box. Now, as far as user upgradability is concerned, they make it easy to get inside this laptop. All you need to do is remove the Phillips head screws, pop off the bottom plate, and you're in. Now, the good news is, as far as user upgradability is concerned, there are 2 RAM slots here for you to upgrade the RAM. It uses DDR4 RAM, which is pretty good. You also get 2 slots for SSDs to expand out the storage. Again, user accessible as well. Now, as far as the Wi-Fi card, they're using Wi-Fi 6, which is good to see. It's slotted in, so that's also user upgradable. And it also has a Bluetooth 5 combo that has been working very well so far. Now, another area I'm impressed with is the keyboard. It really is working well. Good tactile feedback, good key travel, good extended periods of typing, very comfortable in that regard. It also has a multi-stage backlight that allows you to get work done in a dark room or a dimly lit environment. I also like the fact that the keys light up in blue. It looks pretty cool in my opinion. It also has a numeric keypad, so for those number crunchers out there that do spreadsheets and so forth, you're going to really like it. So far, that keyboard's working out really well. Now, as far as the touchpad is concerned, it's a precision touchpad, very responsive. Two-finger scrolling is buttery smooth. All the Windows 10 gestures are working as advertised. All good on that front so far. Now, as far as the audio is concerned, I've been impressed so far. It has THX audio to give it more enhanced sound, and I gotta say, it sounds pretty good. I'm gonna go more in depth, of course, in my full review, but audio has been a nice, pleasant surprise on this $999 laptop. 2020 has turned out to be a crazy year, but it's also turned out to be the year of the AMD Ryzen. While inside, you'll notice that 70.9 watt-hour battery. We'll get into battery life in just a little bit. Now, as far as the display is concerned, what we're looking at here is a 15.6-inch IPS non-glossy display. That means you don't get any unnecessary glare or reflections. You gotta love that. It also gets pretty bright at 300 nits, so it's good for both indoor and outdoor use, except in direct sunlight. Not gonna be the best, although no unnecessary glare reflections because it is a matte display, so that's been pretty good. Good viewing angles, good contrast, good blacks and so forth. I'll bring you all the numbers, of course, but to really say that it does cover the color gamut, well, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's the best, but again, at $999, you're not going to get that highest end when it comes to the coverage of the color gamut. But I think they did a really good job on this display, and I love the fact that it is 120 hertz, making the gaming experience that much better. Scrolling through the OS, through the web browsing, you're going to love it. So far, very impressed. Now, it's got pretty slim side bezels, a pretty slim top bezel, but it does have a bit of a chin on the bottom. Now, that chin on the bottom does house the webcam. Speaking of that webcam, let's check it out. And yes, we have ourselves a chin cam on this Gateway laptop, the Creator Edition, of course. Not a great placement. We saw these on the Dells a few years back on the XPS line. Not a good look. Nostril, chin cam, whatever you want to call it. Not a good look. But what do you think of the quality and the audio? Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think of it? I am curious to know. Good for Zooms, good for Skype. Again, I want to know. Now, of course, I need to test the CPU, the GPU, see how it all comes together in terms of performance, everyday productivity, gaming, you name it. I'll check it out. We want to see some video editing on this. We want to see some Photoshop on this. Is it a good creator's laptop? We'll definitely have to check it out and see. But right now, 24 hours in, it's looking pretty good. And I love the fact that there's a dedicated button to change the thermal profiles. You got office mode, where it'll keep it really quiet. Then you got turbo mode, where you'll kick things up a notch in terms of the fan to keep it cool. And of course, gaming mode, where you go full throttle. I'll go more in depth, of course, in my full review in terms of performance and thermals on this laptop. Now, this laptop sports a 46.7 watt-hour battery, and it's a bit on the small side, as you can see here, so I'm not expecting great battery life out of it. Of course, I just received this laptop, and I need to do my long-term testing to check out its endurance, but I'm not too hopeful for it. I'm thinking you're going to get anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. Again, I'm not really sure just yet. Let me do my full testing to let you know how this all turns out, but it is, again, on the small side. So 24 hours in, ladies and gentlemen, I am impressed so far. I like its 15.6-inch IPS non-glossy display. I like the keyboard. I like the touchpad, decent performance, and I like the GPU on this. Of course, we'll test gaming and everything else in terms of the performance upcoming in my full review. I like the fact that it is 120 hertz display. Negatives, of course, there is a small battery in this, so I'm not really sure how the longevity or endurance of this laptop will last. We'll have to see. I don't like the placement of that chin cam. It's a webcam that is really in an unfortunate place. And of course, there's no Thunderbolt 3 port on this, but at $999, I think this is a great price to performance ratio, and I look forward to putting it through its paces in my full review. That's going to be coming very soon. So what do you think about this bad boy, the Gateway Creator Edition with the Intel processor? Now, you can get this also with the AMD Ryzen processors, and I'm hoping to get one into the studio very soon. But this Intel version is very premium. It's very high-end in the sense that you can do the video editing, you can do the processor-intensive tasks, you can game on this at a really good price. $999 to me is very affordable, and I think that really opens up a lot of options from price to performance ratio, and I think that is something that's attractive. Now, I like its display. It's a 15.6-inch display. It worked very well. I gave you all the numbers. Definitely something to check out, although it does have a bit of a chin on the bottom, but that's not so uncommon in this price range. It's got an RTX 2060 in this. It's got a really good GPU in this, good for gaming, again, good for video editing, good for all sorts of things. Thermals were decent as well. Again, I will check this all out in my full review coming very soon. Battery life will be tested. Everything will be put through the ringer. I will give you the final numbers. So please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please share this video. Don't forget to leave a comment in that comment section below. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if there's a device or something out there you think I should review. I'll do my best to try to make that happen. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, my website, amdtechreviews.com. So until next time, this is Andrew from AMD Tech. See ya.